Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be walking you through 4 different steps to troubleshoot whatever issue that you might be having with your Vizio soundbar remote, and hopefully one of these steps is able to fix the problem that you're having. Now step 1, really simple, you just want to make sure there's a clear pathway between the Vizio soundbar remote and the soundbar itself so that there's no blocking of that signal from the IR sensor that's on the Vizio soundbar. Now if you're having a direct path and it's still not working, then move on to step number 2, which is power cycling the soundbar remote. Now to do this, just pop the back off and then remove the batteries out of the back. And then once the batteries are out, to power cycle the remote, just go ahead and click on every single button 2 times. And then once you do that, that's going to power cycle the remote. You want to put the batteries back in and then close the back of the Vizio soundbar remote, and then see if that fixed your issue, and click some buttons, see if things are working at that point in time. If that doesn't fix your issue, then the next thing that I would try is simply, again, taking the batteries out of the remote and replacing them with new batteries. Over time, the batteries are going to die, so put some new batteries in, see if that ends up fixing the issue. And if that doesn't fix your problem, the 4th step is power cycling the soundbar itself. Now to do this, you want to unplug your soundbar from its power source. And then when it's unplugged, you want to hold the power button down for 30 seconds. And that's going to power cycle the Vizio soundbar. After you've done that, you let go of the power button, again, after around 30 or so seconds. Plug the soundbar back in, and then try to use your remote again. And if that fixes the problem, that means that there's a software-related issue with your Vizio soundbar. And you're going to want to update the software that is on your Vizio soundbar. Now, I'll have a link posted in the video description that will take you over to Vizio's website that will walk you through a bit more information on how you can go about updating the software if you have a Vizio soundbar that needs it. It's not too complicated. You just need to put the update onto a USB drive and then plug that into the USB slot that is on the back of your Vizio soundbar. Obviously not an ideal situation, but if the power cycling of the soundbar itself, step number 4, was the issue, then you're going to be in a situation where you're going to want to update that software because you're probably going to run into the same issue where your remote stops working. So those were the 4 different things that you can try to troubleshoot fixing your remote. Again, making sure that you have a direct pathway so that the signal isn't getting blocked when you use your remote. You can also power cycle the remote by removing the batteries out of the back, clicking each button 2 times on the remote, putting the batteries back in, seeing if power cycling the remote was the issue, and then obviously putting in new batteries. That was step number 3. And if that didn't work, power cycling the soundbar itself. And if that was the thing that fixed your issue, then you're going to want to update the software, and I'll have a link down in the video description to provide you more information on how to do that. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch you back here next time.